Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. I get this question a lot, so I decided to go ahead and do a video on it, but I'm going to go ahead and say what I usually say, which is I'm not someone to ask about investments or investment advisory. In fact, sometimes legal advisory, legal issues kind of bleed over into business advisory, and I'm even uncomfortable oftentimes doing that, and I try to make it clear when we're talking in a business context. Well, I'm not uncomfortable doing it. We talk about business matters all the time. What I'm uncomfortable doing is people sometimes think you're talking in a legal context when you're actually talking in a business context. So I always try to be clear, especially when I'm talking to clients. Look, I'm wearing my business hat versus my legal hat. Investment, though, investment is what you make of it in a sense. I mean, a good investment is in the eye of the beholder. Now, some issues associated with buying Thai condos as an investment, there are the usual issues. One, depending on the market may be somewhat saturated in terms of there may be a lot of units on the market, so there's not a lot of scarcity. Although that said, certain condos can have a certain amount of value just based on their location and things. But one of the big ones is, and one thing I've noticed over the years that makes the difference between a sort of good investment in the sense that it looked like it worked out from my perspective when I've seen clients doing transfers of these condos and things, how good is the juristic person? Are they staying on top of maintaining the overall facility? On top of that, do you have a lot of active owners of the condo, or are there a lot of people living there? And that may be important from the standpoint of common area fees. Are there enough common area fees coming in so that the overall facility can sustain itself in a manner that is commensurate with, sort of smooth operation? So from the standpoint of a good investment, I think the main question to be asked is, or the main thing to look at first and foremost is the juristic person. Are they taking good care of the place? And secondly, does it appear, and sometimes that may be all you can ascertain is just the appearance, but does it seem as though the condo is active? It's well populated, there's a number of people living in it, and presumably then paying their common area fees for the upkeep of the overall facility.